Previously on The Amazing Slacker. While all the customers are drawn to the weed dealer's extraordinary sense of humanity, the weed pusher man is left out in the cold. With little choice, he decides to partner with Kim Jong-un and go into the North Korean Kush business. Meanwhile, Officer Barnes performs Sexy Time Interruptus on Chad and Karen. And after getting a little carried away with the search and seizure techniques, Chad is forced to take matters into his own hands. After Karen flees the scene, Chad attempts to do a little cleanup, only to learn that Officer Polar is hiding in the garage. And after becoming reacquainted, Polar convinces Chad to come back to the massive cock core. While Biff Martin and Dirk Diggler are in Washington, D.C., Tim Head has been placed temporarily in charge of Penetron and has taken a rather hands-off approach. And back in our nation's capital, we learned that both George Washington and Dick Nixon have a taste for North Korean Kush. Unfortunately, there are other areas the hemp-loving people of North Korea would like to control, and Kim Jong-un launches a coordinated cock attack on the White House. Needing room for their weed in the presidential bunker, Dirk Diggler is odd man out and left to fend for himself. However, as noted by Biff Martin, this is a wonderful opportunity for Diggler to show Penetron's massive cock capabilities. Now for our feature presentation. The Art of Floundering podcast presents The Amazing Slacker, Part 13. Still slacking after all these years. Prologue, an outward expression of an inward vibe. Hey man, what's happening? Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm an outward expression of an inward vibe, so to speak. Whose vibe is that? Well, the one and only Tim Head, aka The Amazing Slacker. And while our hero was no stranger to bad news, that's right, Tim, your condition's gonna get even more debilitating, and there's not a gosh darn thing we can do about it. Hey, thanks for stopping by. He was growing more and more discouraged. Hey, Doc, why do we even bother with these appointments? It just feels like we're just reinforcing that I'm fucked. Why don't you think about having another counseling session with Stan? Hey, pal, I get that it's a real bummer to know that each day's gonna get worse for you, but here's how you can look at it, man.
Gee golly whiz, that means today's gonna be the best you ever felt. Have you ever thought about thanking your higher power?
Stan, I love you, but I can't take any more toxic positivity. I'm fucked, and there's nothing that can be done about it. Why can't we just admit the truth? Hey, pal, I'm gonna respect your space, but please call your sponsor and process your role in all of this. Tim was breaking down so fast that all he could really do was process his role in all of this. Hey man, what happened yesterday? We rocked all the way to 5 p.m. Aw man, you know how it is. I picked up my guitar to work on some new tunes, and next thing I know, it was 10 p.m. The truth is, Tim's pain was so bad that day he was unable to sit. Oh Tim, I feel horrible. Are you sure you don't want more weed? Golly gee, I don't see why not. Couldn't hurt. And despite his best efforts, fuck man, I can't get to help. He couldn't escape that feeling that life was really shitting on him. Shucks, Tim, my hands are tied. Employees that fail to meet their performance targets can't get raises. That's just not the Penetron way. How the fuck can I hit performance metrics when you won't let me do anything? Good God, man, look at yourself. You're a train wreck. You're useless around here. Why don't you do all of us a favor and go out on disability? And everywhere our hero turned, the hits just kept a-comin'.
All you do is smoke the pot. You're such a loser, Tim.
I'm not gonna front, I enjoy getting high, but after 6 back surgeries I use it for pain. I figure it's better than using opiates.
Oh, it's always gotta be about you. You're a loser, pothead junkie.
Tim did not require any assistance pointing out all his past transgressions, and by now he had become highly proficient in the art of blaming himself for everything. Penetron's right. Look at me. I am a train wreck. And Marcy's right, too. Circumstances may be different, but it used to always be about me. Yeah, Yeah, man. Tim went to that weird place in his head.
I accepted all this as my fault, but I'm struggling to find out what I did that was so bad.
I better start following the bong smoke and embracing the power of nothing, or I'm gonna want to take a big leap off this cliff. Gee willikers there, Tim. Judging by your outward expression of your inward vibe, there must be a lot on your mind.
You're right, Stella. The pain has become unbearable, and I've lost everything that's important to me, and I'm so tired of being punished. Help me fix what's wrong with me, Stella.
There is no right or wrong here. What happened to you just happened.
But how many times do I have to keep paying for the same sins? I'm not innocent, but I don't deserve this, Stella.
I hear what you're saying, Tim.
Whatever it is I've done, I'm sorry.
We gotta get you back in balance. So hold on tight and follow the bong smoke. Act 1. Chaos and the art of doing nothing.
Hey, Polar, what are we doing here, man? Ewans need to lock it up. Use reek up the pot. Hey, Gunny, let's just say I had to do what I had to do, man. I pulled Ewan's file. After you got out of the massive cock-handling business, Ewans became a dirtbag rock and roller. That's just half the story, dog. I bet your files didn't reveal how much I tried to help the kids learn the truth about the marijuana lie. Well, Ewans is a junkie now, and there's no time for another trip down U's memory lane. You still don't get it, Polar. That's enough out of U's. See if Ewan still knows your way around a massive cock.
After yet another productive session with Stella, look, Tim, I can't be some big tit in the sky for you. Life sucks, but if you reduce it down to smoking weed and doing nothing, I think you'll find your way. Tim once again found himself in his happy place. Golly gee whiz, wow. I'm super duper thankful that getting high helps me not give a fuck, but the unpleasant reality of being forced to exist in the corporate world once again reared its ugly head.
Mr. Head, we have a problem.
Hey, Betty, perhaps a little taste of my executive stash will help.
Mr. Head, did you authorize all the programmers to cease work on the AI algorithm for all of Penetron's anti-marijuana products?
Authorize sounds like such a power trip. The programmers told me they were bored working on it and they wanted to do something else. I said it was cool with me.
And you approved discontinuing quality control on all said products because manufacturing told you they had a better idea.
It's called empowering employees. Look, Betty, I smoke weed and nap all day. You really don't want me making any decisions.
Mr. Head, you need to make the anti-marijuana products a priority. Tim, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to engage in the corporate direction. Let me show you this promo Biff put together. It will help convince you that Penetron is not gonna pull out.
Right on, Betty. There's nothing better than getting high and watching a corporate pep talk. So on with the promo. Act 2. Riding the Penetron way to completion.
Yay! School's out. I'm gonna go do the pot. I don't like what that narcotic's doing to you, Bernard. Doing the pot is wrong. If you get caught, it will go on your permanent record. There ain't shit going on my permanent record. Ever since the police lost their massive cock, they haven't been able to detect the pot on the streets. I can do whatever I want.
Gee whiz, golly gosh, that's mighty frightening, isn't it?
Goddamn right it is. I thought we're supposed to be living in America.
And now that we can no longer rely on a massive cock to help us out, a lot of folks out there are starting to feel hopeless.
I just want my baby boy back.
Them fat cats from DC, they ain't doing jack shit to help.
Well, here at Penetron, we have been doing jack shit. And on behalf of Penetron, I'm proud to announce the solution to all your problems. The Penetron Penetrator Home Marijuana Defense and High Prevention Kit. Now with additional enforcement module.
Well now, I'd like to see how this goddamn thing works.
I just want to know my baby's not on the pot.
Well, you're in luck, gang, because here at Penetron we believe that dreams should come true. And let's see how our cutting-edge anti-marijuana technology can make that dream come true. For you,
All the cool kids are on the pot. Everybody does it, man.
and your degenerate son.
It's a real drag being home. I think I'll go upstairs and smoke weed in my room.
Hey, Bernard, easy there, Tiger. I'm from corporate America. I'm here to help.
I don't need your help, mister. I got everything I need.
Well, I've had just about goddamn enough. You're gonna get out of that goddamn room and get some help right goddamn now.
This is wicked fucked up. Why are you hassling me?
Slow your roll there, Tiger. Nobody's hassling you. We're just trying to see if you're on the pot.
Ha 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 ha. Without the help of a massive cock, there's no way you'll ever be able to prove it.
I'm afraid you've underestimated your good pals at corporate America. So step out of the room and let the Penetron Penetrator Home Marijuana Defense and High Prevention Kit do its job. Well there, Bernard, care to explain this?
Oh my heavens, my innocent child is a marijuana junkie.
Or what about this?
I don't need this fucking shit, man. I'm out of here.
I'll tell you something right goddamn now. If you want to know what's good for you, you stop that goddamn running right now. Hey there, consumers, you can relax. We use only the best GPS tracking in all our anti-marijuana products. That's right, junkies. You can run all you want.
Oh no, the street's blocked off.
But you're on a fool's errand if you think you can hide.
This is so not fair. I'm not holding anything.
The gig is up, drug abuser. According to my little friend, you are holding.
This is not mine. I was just holding it for a friend.
You're not going to get very far, junkie. Thanks to our newly integrated enforcement module. However, detection, high prevention, and enforcement are only half the battle. Which is why we're going in with the full length and depth of our corporate presence. And we have no intention of pulling out. Pulling out is just not the Penetron way. And for a small additional fee, current marijuana junkies can take advantage of Penetron's 12-step program.
There's no cure for this disease you have, man. You should be getting in touch with your higher power and working your steps.
And to prevent relapse or cravings for the pot, we have the latest in anti-marijuana medication. Thanks to your good pals at Penetron Pharmaceutical.
Doctor, ever since I've been off the pot, I've had an overwhelming urge to fondle myself.
That's a common reaction from a lot of you marijuana deviants. I'm gonna go ahead and up your medication. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, things start to click.
Wow, peachy keen work on those steps. You're ready, man.
Look, kid, I'm a busy medical doctor. I don't have time to tell you how the bear shits in the woods. You're just gonna have to trust me. This medication's totally safe. And before you know it, that marijuana junkie's ready to come home. 420 free and with a brand new attitude.
Hello, mommy and daddy dearest. I'm sorry I was on the pot. Once I complete all my chores, I'm gonna do all my homework because I gotta get up early tomorrow so I could join you for church.
Thank you, Penetron, for freeing my baby from marijuana addiction.
And I want to thank Penetron for still believing in America. You're welcome, consumers. We're all Americans after all. But because I'm such a dynamic corporate leader, I'm going to carve out some time to thank some of the little people here at Penetron Corporate. Although your contributions were small and often insignificant, take comfort in knowing that they help play a very minor role in turning my brilliant cutting-edge vision into a reality. The Penetrator Home Marijuana Defense and High Prevention Kit, helping America stay weed-free. But wait, there's more exciting news. I can't imagine anything being more exciting than being off the goddamn pot. That's right. At Penetron, dreams do come true. And if you order now, we're gonna throw in a free Dirk Diggler action figure. Catch, Tiger.
Mommy and daddy dearest, looky here. I have my very own Dirk Diggler action figure.
That's pretty gosh darn peachy keen. Why don't you pull a string?
I'm so proud of my baby boy.
Be a goddamn man and pull that string. Okay, here goes nothing. I'm Dirk Diggler, and I'm not afraid of massive cocks.
Golly gee, the Dirk Diggler action figure's wicked cool. We are Penetron. We're about people, not profits. Act 3, Coordinated Cock Attack.
Tim, do you see how important this is? If you continue to do nothing, Penetron will not fulfill any of its obligations.
Gee golly gosh, Betty. I suppose that wouldn't be very peachy keen.
Well, I warned you, Tim. Oh my gosh, have you heard? Kim Jong-un has launched a coordinated cock attack on the White House. Mr. Diggler and Mr. Martin are stuck there. We also have confirmed sightings of a massive cock at the Penetron campus and throughout town.
Okay, team, I'm gonna head home and smoke weed.
Wait a goddamn minute. Hank's right, Mr. Head. We need corporate leadership right now.
Betty, I know you've been fucked over by Penetron because Biff is a sexist fuck. Have a little faith. Doing nothing is exactly what I need to be doing right now. Okay, Tim, are you ready to put in the work? Let's roll, Stella.
Go, Tim. You can do it.
Oh shit, Billy. It's starting to happen, man. Relax, kids. It is I, the amazing slacker, here to save the day by doing nothing.
Oh my god, the cock is massive! Run! It's a giant cock! Who is that crazy man in the middle of the street? I don't know, but he better be careful. That cock will rip him in half.
Well, this looks like a great spot to just blaze up, so to speak.
The White House is under coordinated cock attack. We need to get going. You still remember how to fly this thing? Ewens knows you never forget your training. Oh my god, man. Look at the size of those cocks. Ewens needs to buckle up. We're going in. I got a bad feeling about this, Polar. I don't think we're gonna make it out of this one alive, man. Ewens needs to understand you gotta die from something. Oh my god, that massive cock is headed right for that weirdo.
To be continued.